All right, the article that we're looking at today is called Stampede, and this is your rescue assignment. So let's go ahead and start this test now. First thing we always do is read the article. Stampede by Jennifer A. McCormick. The cattle will spook. Let's make this bigger. The cattle will spook by the waterfall at Devil's Gap, said Luke, the head wrangler. We got to keep him under control. Downstream from the crossing is the biggest rapid on the river. If they try to cross on their own, they might be whisked away. A storm's coming too, Papa said. They'll be skittish before we even start. Anna closed her eyes and tried to sleep, but she couldn't. The men will need my help, she thought. But when Papa slipped into his bedroll, he whispered, Anna, you stay near Rufus tomorrow. It'll be dangerous. But Papa, I'm a good hand. No, Anna, I'll be watching you instead of the herd. It's settled. Now off to sleep, darling. Anna crossed her arms and stared at the sky, and the stars disappeared under a blanket of clouds. The wind whistled and bent the prairie grass. Nervous, the cattle bawled and stomped the ground. The camp slept. Everyone but Anna. Why couldn't Papa understand? Anna felt a few drops of rain. She got up, grabbed her hat, and tiptoed towards the house, hobbled nearby. Copper, she whispered. The horse nuzzled Anna. She seemed to sense her frustration, and Anna saddled up and rode slowly into the darkness. She wanted to be alone. Anna pulled her hat down against the rain, pelting now. She lost herself in memories of working on the ranch with Papa and Mama. That was when Anna had learned to love wrangling. Luke, the head wrangler, had shaped her into one of the best riders on the ranch. A loud crack of thunder shook Anna from her thoughts, and Copper pranced nervously. As lightning hit the landscape, Anna saw the herd and sensed the same fear. Whoa, Anna said, trying to keep Copper from dancing. If this ruckus keeps up, those cattle are going to panic. As she spoke, a bigger blaze of lightning crashed from the direction of the herd. There came a sudden low rumbling. Stampede, cried Anna, and it's coming this way. The sleeping men lay between Anna and the cattle stampede. She swung Copper around and raced back, and yelling so loud her chest hurt. Nearby the camp, Anna saw the cowboys frantically trying to get out of the way, and Anna sucked in the cool, moist air. She had forgotten to breathe. The lightning flashed bright as daylight at full speed, and Anna guided Copper towards the stampeding cattle. She dug in her heels and leaned against his neck. Copper responded to her urgency and raced forward. Anna pulled alongside the young cattle in the lead, shaking her hat at them and whooping and desperate to change their direction. The leaders veered slowly. Slowly, the herd followed, and Anna breathed again. The camp was safe. Take left point, Anna, a voice yelled, and Anna couldn't believe it. She hesitated, and Luke yelled again, You going to help or not? Anna nodded and headed towards the point to help force the leaders back into the herd. Afterward, Anna poured coffee to warm the cowboys, and Papa looked at her sternly. Anna was stunned by the fierce emotion in Papa's usually gentle brown eyes. Papa cleared his throat and said, I don't know what you were doing out there, but she was saving our hides, that's what, said Rufus, taking the coffee pot. This one's quite a hand. Yep, Luke chimed in. And how about that spark in her eyes? Lit up the whole prairie, it did. Papa looked down at Anna. I was going to say, whatever you were doing out there, you handled that horse well, and he pulled Anna into a bear hug. If you forgive an old man for loving his girl too much, I'd be proud to have you ride with us tomorrow. What do you say? In answer, Anna buried her smiling face in Papa's chest, and at last, she was a true wrangler. So question number 1 is, what will Luke most likely do in the future? Do you think he will tell Papa he needs to hire more wranglers, suggest that Anna become his assistant, take the cattle back home because of the storm, or give Anna tips to make her an even better wrangler? What do you think? Well, there's really no indication that he's going to do this. No indication that that's going to happen. And it doesn't say anything about that, but he may, because he's trained her already. It said down here, he has trained her already, so probably the most likely thing he could do is give Anna tips to make her an even better wrangler. Number 2, what theme is present throughout the story? Is it the theme of Anna's dedication to her horse and the herd? Well, she is dedicated. Maybe that's it. Let's look at this one. Anna's boredom with the Wranglers at the ranch. I don't think she ever says she's bored. How about Anna's interest in joining a rodeo? There's no indication of that anywhere. Or Anna's talent for cooking. I don't think this is about her cooking or a rodeo or the boredom. It has to be A, her dedication to her horse and the herd. Anna is not able to sleep because she is she anxious about getting wet when the storm blows in? Well, there's nothing that says that. She's excited about watching the Wranglers herd the cattle. Is she wanting to watch them? I don't think it ever says that. Upset about not being allowed to help herd the cattle? Well, she was that, right? She said, "But Papa, I'm a good hand." See, she's upset. Determined to take her horse for a quiet ride in the dark. Well, she did do that, but really the reason she did that is because she was upset that she wasn't allowed to help the cattle. The word ruckus in paragraph 12. Whoa, Anna said, trying to keep Copper from dancing. If this ruckus keeps up, the cattle are going to panic. So, ruckus, is it a horse prancing around? No, I don't think so. Wranglers talking in the camp? No. Cattle stopping the ground? I don't think so. Or thunder cracking in the sky? She's saying whoa in reaction to the loud crack of thunder, isn't she? So it has to be D. Question number 5. Read the paragraph. Anna pulled alongside the young cattle in the lead, shaking her hat at them and whooping. Desperate to change their direction, the leaders veered, and slowly, the herd followed. Anna breathed again. The camp was safe. How is the information in the paragraph organized? Is it a cause and effect? Is it because she was shaking her hat that they turned? Maybe. Or is it Anna's ride is the main idea and the herd turning is the supporting detail? I don't think it's that. Anna's behavior is contrasted with the behavior of the leaders of the stampede? No, there's no contrasting. Or Anna's desperation is the most important event, followed by a less important event? No, this is really the cause is she was riding next to them, shaking her hat, and they turned. So it has to be A. Question number 6. Which word best describes the author's attitude towards the characters in the story? Is the author feel distaste about the characters? Hatred, respect, or love? We're on question 6. I don't think that the author doesn't like them, so it's not distaste or hatred. I don't think they love them. I think it's she respects what they're doing. It has to be C. And finally, question 7. What's the main purpose of paragraph 1? The cattle was spooked by the waterfall at Devil's Gap, said Luke, the head wrangler. We got to keep them under control. Downstream from the crossing is the biggest downstream from the crossing is the biggest rapid on the river. If they try to cross on their own, they might be whisked away. So is that to introduce the characters, to state the theme of the story, to foreshadow trouble, or to relate to an unusual event? It's not introducing characters. Well, a little about Luke. It's not the theme of the story, and it's not an unusual event. It's to foreshadow trouble. Yes, good. And that is it. So to review it, we've done all of those. Which one did not answer? Question 7, I did right there. All right. And that is it for this one.